Hare Krishna. Namaste. Chapter 4, which is entitled as Jnana Yoga, Sloka 29. Apāne juhvati prāṇaṁ, prāṇe pānaṁ tathāpare, prāṇāpāna-gatī ruddhvā, prāṇayaama-parāyaṇāḥ, apare niyatāhārāḥ, prāṇān prāṇeṣu juhvati. In the sloka, Krishna gives another three kinds of yoga practitioners. We've been seeing various kinds of practices within Karma Yoga, and here in the sloka, three others have been mentioned. Prāṇayāma-parāyaṇāḥ. Those who have taken up the practice of pranayama, which means breath control, as principal means, niyatāhārāḥ, having the food regulated suitably, that is their eating habits, apare, some of them, apāne, into the air going downwards into the body, which means inhaling, prāṇaṁ juhvati, offers the air moving upwards as oblation. That is to say, they inhale through the nostril the vital air. Tathāpare. Some others, apānaṁ, the breath going downward, juhvati, offer as oblation, that is to say, exhale through the nostrils. Apare, at others, prāṇāpāna-gatī, both inhalation and exhalation, ruddhvā, stopping, prāṇaṁ, the vital air, energy, prāṇeṣu, into the vital air, juhvati, offer as oblation. In other words, controlling the inhaled air from going out, spread it through the entire body. So, translation says, still others who are inclined to the process of breath restraint to remain in trance, practice by offering the movement of the outgoing breath into the incoming, and the incoming breath into the outgoing, and thus at last remain in trance, stopping all breathing. Others, curtailing the eating process, offer the outgoing breath into itself as a sacrifice. So, practitioners of yoga who regulate their diet are devoted to practice of pranayama. Pranayama means, prana means air or energy. Ayama means extending. So pranayama means extension of vital energy within the body. Pranayama is the process of clearing the nadis, the veins, to allow prana, the air, to flow through them freely. It is said there are 72,000 nadis, veins in one's body. So they all have to have a free flow of air for the body to be healthy. And that is done by pranayama exercise. They said there are three types: pūraka, rechaka, and kumbhaka. Hence, therefore, Krishna has classified the practitioners also in three categories likewise. There are one who focuses on only inhaling, called pūraka. One who emphasizes mostly on holding the breath, called kumbhaka. And one who practices mostly on exhaling, or called rechaka. So that is pūraka pranayama, kumbhaka pranayama, rechaka pranayama. Prana in general are responsible for life and all life functions, physical, physiological, emotional, mental, and spiritual. It interfaces between the body and mind, and it is responsible for emotional experiences, storing the emotions, and also one's lifespan and well-being depends on availability and access to prana. If the body has little prana, then that can be expressed as a feeling of being stuck or restricted in activities. It shows a lack of drive or motivation to do anything. Also, it indicates a mode of depression. So the pranayama has two variations, samavritti, vishamavritti, where samavritti means doing the pranayama, which involves inhaling, holding the breath, retention, and then exhaling. When all these three are done in equal duration, then it is samavritti. When there is a variation given on these three, then that is vishamavritti. And these are the details that one can learn with the help of a proper yoga teacher. Now, the prana itself classified into 5. Panchavayu. They are pranavayu, apānavayu, samanavayu, vyanavayu, and udhanavayu. The pranavayu, located at the chest region and travels from there upward within the body. This is the inhalation process. This maintains the body temperature. And apānavayu, which is located at the lower abdomen region and travels from there downward, towards down, through all the parts of the body to the feet. This apānavayu helps in elimination of waste from the body. The impure carbon dioxide, excess of air are removed. And also this is used for reproductive function. The exhalation is its function, that is outgoing. This vayu helps in one's motivation and determination, and it certainly addresses the problems like laziness, being confused, being indecisive. If someone is going through these things, then it's because of the imbalance of apānavayu. The prāṇavayu that we discussed, it represents one of the 5 elements, air, whereas apānavayu represents earth. So here, prāṇavayu is incoming energy, whereas apānavayu is an outgoing energy. Now the third one is samanavayu, which is located at the navel region, and it doesn't travel, pretty much it stays there. It helps in digestion, assimilation of the food that we eat. It addresses the anger factor, helps one to make proper discrimination and judgment. The samanavayu is quite very important, as it not only helps in digesting the food that we eat, but it also helps one to digest the emotional and sensory experiences. The Samana Vayu represents the fire factor. Vyana Vayu, located at the region of chest. Vyana means spread all over in another meaning. But from there it spreads all over, distributes energy into all areas of the body, to legs, hands, feet, everywhere. The blockage that one have in nerve system is because of the lack of flow of Vyana Vayu. The stroke, blockage, Parkinson, all these things is due to imbalance of Vyana Vayu. This Vyana Vayu connects the nerves, muscles and joints, circulates nutrition and energy to the body. And because of its presence, we are able to have sensory awareness. Apāne juhvati prāṇaṁ, prāṇe pānaṁ tathāpare, prāṇāpāna-gatī ruddhvā, prāṇayaama-parāyaṇāḥ, apare niyatāhārāḥ, prāṇān prāṇeṣu juhvati. Namaste. Hare Krishna.